Wanderer like you must have planned. When the Stormcloaks took Solitude, I thought for sure things would slow down. But they keep me just as busy as the Imperials. These days, most of what I make is for folk like you. There's still Imperial camps to be cleaned up, as you know. And that takes arms and armor.
There are so many delightful ways I've pictured you dead. Needs. And what might you need,
I hope monsters come and eat you. Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists. Hope this war lasts long enough that I get to fight in it. Battle! Glory! You're not from around here. I bet you're here to help with the war. Yes?
Just looking at you makes me upset. I can't believe we lost Markarth. Igmund's family has ruled there for generations. I don't think we have anything to discuss, Stormcloak. Well, hello.
Yes? You're mean. I hate you. I hate you forever and ever and ever.
Yes?
Dark times indeed. I fear the worst for Morthal and my people. Here to shame an old woman? Leave me be. I try and take comfort in knowing that when all is lost, there is much to be gained. It is my hope that I will one day return to Hjalmarch, but the Divines have not shown this to me. Need something?
The only grown-ups who talk to me are the kind I don't want talking to me. Have I done something to make you bother me? Need something?
You have something to say, dog? Igmund is alive, and I'll keep it that way, Jarl or not. You lay one finger on Igmund, and I'll end you, Stormcloak. Yes?
I don't like talking to someone who holds their honor so cheaply. We're safe here now, but what of Morthal? The Empire brought stability, assurance to the people of Morthal, even if they didn't appreciate it. Now what do they have? I fear for what this change will do to my family. Out with it.
Out with... yes?
Morthal doesn't need any trouble. You keep your nose clean, understand? What do you want, milk drinker? Leave Idgrid and her family alone. They've been through enough. This wasn't what I wanted. Not at all. All that ever mattered was what was best for Morthal. Leaving it in Ulfric's hands. It's not right. I'm just here to protect the Jarl, not to chat. Morthal has enough problems without you bothering me. I'm under a lot of pressure. If you don't leave me alone, I won't be held responsible. Need something?
Sidgeir can sometimes act too quickly, but he does listen to Helvard and I.
Yes?
I hope the Wilds claim you one of these days. For Falkreath and I, this is just one more war in a long line. Sidgeir can sometimes act too quickly, but he does listen to Helvard and I.
Need something?
For Falkreath and I, this is just one more war in a long line.
Yeah? After Whiterun is retaken, Ulfric will pay in blood for his insolence.
Be warned. The Jarl is in a foul mood since the Stormcloaks overran Whiterun. Until next time.
Yes? What is it that you want? Something you need, you miserable wretch? Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
I don't suppose it matters much anymore. As long as Ulfric wishes Elisif to remain Jarl she will, and the Thanes will continue to follow her orders. As long as those orders came from Ulfric.
Got some good pieces out. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymane's got that honor. Well, not a great deal, no. But I do less business than I used to. The Stormcloaks don't like buying from anyone that isn't a Nord. If I wasn't married to Ulfberth, I'd be out of business.
Vigner the Revered is the Jarl in Whiterun. I guess he was a great hero once, because the companions all call him Vigner the Revered. Is Vigner too old to be Jarl? It's a fair question. If he's grown infirm and is losing his wits, where does that leave the people of Whiterun?
I'm sure my brother Vignar is, since they made him Jarl after throwing Balgruf out. Comes the end of the day, Imperials and Stormcloaks ain't that much different. Both sides want to tell you how you should live your life. Guess I'd rather hear it from a real Nord than some emperor down south.
It leaves me to hear you say
The Imperials were weak. They created this forsworn problem. But now that we're in charge, we'll solve it. Once the war is over, I'll petition Ulfric to send the militia, and we'll cleanse the Reach of this menace. Then the Forsworn will be where they belong, in the mines, bringing us wealth.
Ha! Ulfric's put me in charge of keeping an eye on the new Jarls. You know, make sure they're generally following orders. Can't say I'm looking forward to that, but I will also be training men and women for their new armies. The Empire might send over a few legionnaires to make sure we're serious. And of course, we'll be taking the fight to the elves soon enough. We'll need trained, disciplined, and creative warriors ready for all that.
There will be peace for a time, during which we must rebuild Skyrim into the land it once was. Strong, self-reliant, the center of mankind. Because getting rid of the Empire was only half the problem. Soon the elves will again seek to rule the world. We must ready ourselves to fight them. For it will be Skyrim that shall lead Tamriel in those dark days, when the fate of the world is finally determined. No, not yet. We'll wait for the mood to name me High King. It'll be better for all that way. But that doesn't mean I won't start acting like it. There's much to do. The new Jarls need help building armies and enforcing their right to rule. The Empire may try to reclaim Skyrim, and I need everyone ready for that. Though the biggest threat, of course, is the elves.
Ah.